Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot, and today we'll be doing your you versus them, where we'll check on your feelings, their feelings, what action you guys might take, and of course your dialogue message cards. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers, welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. All right, my left side will be for the first person. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Emperor, all right, and the Moon card. Second person has the Hierophant, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. Um, Action cards for my left and for the right, and bottom of my deck I have the Hermit. So somebody's in deep contemplation now, Aries. Somebody's really thinking really hard, maybe thinking about the conflict, maybe thinking about the ending. This person is in a lot of regret about whatever went down. Maybe things never moved forward, they started moving backwards. So there's a lot of regret, sadness, sorrow, lot of thinking, lot of overthinking. This person really does want to step up and make things right. They want to step up, they want to make things right, but there is a little bit of fear, maybe of the unknown. So the other person says, well, I always wanted something stable, I always wanted something long term, and if they wanted it too, they could have reached out, right? I've been wondering where they're at, what they're up to, because I decided I'm not going to make a move anymore. I'm going to protect myself. I'm just going to go with the flow. And well, if they're not never going to reach out or do right by me, then maybe I take it as a sign that I'm supposed to cut this past person off and focus on my future now. That's my first thought, of course. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Aries, and we'll dig a little deeper, figure it out, and find out why you guys are so stuck at the moment. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. No, before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, you tell me, why is Aries and their person feeling this way currently? Aries and their person, Spirit. All right. The first card here says friendship. There is a foundation of friendship. Maybe there needed to be some loyalty and some action, maybe, which was missing. So maybe you guys started out as friends. Second says fear. Someone is letting fear affect the connection. I told you, somebody here is trapped in their mind. They want to take action, but they are scared. So there's fear. Third card says hiding. Someone is isolating themselves away from the connection. That's the hermit mode, right? So now let's do your dialogue message cards, Aries. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, Spirit. Okay, and we'll take a few more from a third deck and then start the reading. Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. All right, so Aries, the first card here says, the feelings got too intense for me. It scared me off. I can envision us getting back together again in the future. I wish I could take back the hands of time and we could start all over again. You deserved someone better than me. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I couldn't do the same. I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage. So embarrassed, I acted foolish, and I don't know how to tell you how sorry I am. I'm having a hard time believing that you really love me. I'm angry with you, but really, I'm angry at myself. I see you in my dreams, wishing it was a reality. Secretly doing things behind your back. All right, so these were some of your messages, Aries. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to focus on my left first, which is the first person, and then later we'll move to the other side. And newcomers, I'm addressing them as person A, person B, not guessing which side Aries is on, because I could be dealing with two Aries on either side. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. So please use your own judgment here. This is a general reading. All right, so person A, let's start with you. How are you feeling today? In your feelings, emotions, I feel you are, oh, I think this person is ready for commitment. They're ready for commitment. They want to work things out. Now they see the potential of a happily ever after. They're not sure if the other person will want a commitment anymore, or even if they're single anymore, or even still waiting for them anymore. So they're not sure if their offer is going to be accepted. There's been a very big ending in this connection, or at least that's what they feel. They're devastated with the thought that maybe their person has moved on, may never even forgive them now. So they are, very quite depressed right now. Tell me more, person A. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Do you want to heal things, or? They are devastated because they feel they've been dropped. I think this person is going through a lot of shame, regret, remorse, guilt, because something went backwards instead of going forward, and they know that their person has maybe taken their power back. This person is miserable. They are really going through the dark night of the soul. Now they don't want any other options. Now they're missing that golden cup, having a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, trying to figure out how to make things right again. Yes, this person is very, very afraid. They're afraid because I think they are the ones who lied, cheated, ghosted, maybe ran away from the connection. Now they don't know how to take action. Tell me, why do you feel this way, person A? Why do you feel it's scary to take action now? Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups? You've shown me the card twice. Oh, they know their person is angry and upset with them. Maybe you guys had an argument. Maybe there was a fight. Maybe there were other people who were in their ear. They didn't make the right choice. This person never chose the other person, and they know that their person is angry and upset with them. So it's like, now how do I find out if I can have another chapter with them? They are thinking, they're overthinking, they are scared. The devil again, they're very scared that if they were to come towards the other person, that person would say, no, it's over. I'm not interested anymore. So this person is in their head. They are really trapped. They're trying to figure things out. Anything else? Yeah, they wish they had invested earlier. They wasted an opportunity. They found their wish. They found somebody who was their wish come true. They probably left the other person out in the cold, and that's the reason now they are isolated and thinking about why in the first place did they walk away from their person. Why did I walk away? They had an opportunity to invest and they never took it. It's like, now I don't want to lose out on that opportunity, but how do I now go towards them? I'm not even sure whether I'll get another chance. Okay, so how do you see the connection currently then? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Emperor. What's the Emperor? One more. They want to make things right. They want to make things right. This person is, the only stress that they have is they know that they, in their ego, pride, may have broken the other person's heart. It's like they're scared now. They're scared as to how do I re-begin? How do I restart? They are scared. What's the Moon card? Tell me about the Moon card, person. What's the fear all about? Oh, they're spying, they're watching, they're trying to figure out if the other person has released them. They're jealous. They're jealous. They feel maybe the other person's moved away. Yeah, this person is secretly watching the other person. They're trying to figure out whether the other person has moved on. Are they still waiting for me? Can I get out of the stress and anxiety? Somewhere they are spying to see if the other person even loves them or not. Okay, anything else, person name, before I move on to person? Oh, they're jealous. This person is now jealous. They are sad. Yes, there is sadness, there's regret, they don't want to be a player anymore. And that's, I think, what they want to express to the other person. It's like, hey, I don't want to be who I was. I've changed, I've become a better person. But there's so much of embarrassment and shame and guilt and remorse that they, I think, are a little scared to even talk to the other person. They're not sure whether their offer is going to be accepted. Okay, so what action you will finally take, person A, whether towards person B or in your own life, is here, which I'll open later. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling today then? What's the High Priestess for you? Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here in your feelings and emotions? Yeah, see, person B says, I really did try. I really did try because I believe in commitment, I believe in long term. But this person, they never stepped up. They never stepped up. They never offered me anything stable. They were chasing after their own dreams and wishes or money or business or whatever they were doing. They never stepped up. They never showed me they were interested in commitment. I waited for them. I held space for them because I wanted something committed and long term. So, you know what? Person B says, I waited long enough. I think I waited long enough. Enough time has gone by. They haven't come towards me with any partnership. So I have a feeling person B could already be talking to new people or ready to, invite somebody brand new in. Why is that, person B? Seven of Wands. Because person B says I had to stand up for myself. This person, I did like them, I did love them, I did have feelings for them, and I really did want something long term committed, but I never got the offer. Or maybe, I don't know. I think person B got to found out why person A was playing hot and cold. Maybe they realized that person A was not interested, or they were just wanting passion or something. Something, I think person B found out, which they said, no, this is too immature a behavior for me. I need somebody who's more reliable, or somebody who'll step up and be by my side. So person B says, yeah, they treated me like I was not good enough for them. I never got that offer from them. And that's the reason I cut this person off and took my power back. And I'm now... They juggled me. Person B says they juggled me. They made me feel I was an option in their life. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see, breadcrumbing. I was breadcrumbed. They never offered me a partnership. This person was juggling me. I didn't know where I stood with them. They were playing hot and cold with me. Okay, so person B, tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, person B says I'm guarding my energy now, Omkaratarot. I'm guarding my energy. I've tried long enough. Now I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to allow the universe to take me wherever they take me. I'm not focusing on the past anymore. In fact, I've turned my back to them. I've turned my back to the past. I've cut away thinking that, oh, one day they'll come back and let me try once again. No, I'm focused more on my future. Tell me, Ace of Swords. Yeah, because enough time has gone by. Person B says, too much time has gone by. I don't want to be single for the rest of my life. I know I bring a lot to the table, and I want to share it with somebody who, will grow with me, have abundance, joy, fertility, future with me, because I deserve it. I don't want somebody to just come and bring chaos or passion into my life. So person B is busy manifesting. They're manifesting somebody to come into their life who will know what they want, will be honest, will be truthful. So person B says, yeah, I think I waited long enough for them to step up. Okay, so mutual energies. Action card, sorry. Let's see. Let's take this deck now. And may I also request you, Aries, if the storyline has made any sense to you, please let me know. You can do that by tapping the thumbs up button or, leaving me a comment or something. That'll be wonderful. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Person A's action. 5 of Pentacles. This person is feeling now lost. They're sitting in lack. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. Why are you sitting in the lack mentality now? Because they've come to some realization. And the realization is that they want to transform the connection. This person wants to take a leap of faith and have a brand new beginning. Is that right? Or do you feel the other person? Oh, one second. Okay, so person A is feeling bad about the way they behaved. It's like, yeah, I know I lied, I cheated, I ghosted. They're also coming to the realization that it's because of their own past behavior that there's been this ending. So somewhere they are feeling that the other person has gone quiet on them or is not talking to them is because what if they've had a new beginning elsewhere? They are seeing the other person very strong and taken back their power and not really communicating, and it's breaking person A's heart now. It's breaking their heart now. It's like, I know what it feels like to be left behind or feel ghosted or not get reciprocation. So it's almost like the universe is showing them this is what you did to them. And now, as much as this person wants to move things forward with person B, maybe they want to send a message, now they are stuck. Now this person is stuck at crossroads. They don't know where person B is at. Have they moved on? Have they had a new beginning? They're not talking to me. So it's actually breaking person A's heart, and they're recognizing that how their behavior probably caused the same kind of feeling for the other person. So yeah, this person is, I think, learning a spiritual lesson. So person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Person B's action towards person A or in their own life, spirit. Temperance. Person B is like cool, calm, collected. They've done a lot of healing work on themselves. They're going with the flow. They've balanced their emotional side out beautifully. Done a lot of work on themselves. Temperance, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Emperor, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think person B probably has options in love now. They're embodying almost all the queens. Queen of Cups, this person has done a lot of healing work. They're looking very good. They're looking very attractive and also, I think, very, very stable in their life. They know they bring a lot to the table. This person is sailing off into a very peaceful, calm place in their life. It's like, I waited long enough. If they loved me, they would have shown up. If they were my perfect match, they would have, come towards me or proven to me that they are my right person and not left me stuck here. So I think person B is glowing up, and how? And they're attracting in, I have a feeling, new people in their life. Am I right, person B? Give me more for you. Yeah, they have a lot of attention coming towards them. A lot to choose from now. This is a person in power, and it's saying, yeah, I have all these options coming towards me, and I'll pick and choose, almost like warding off some wonderful people. Look at the amount of court cards here. The Emperor, King of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So person B is like really, really glowed up. Okay, so I don't think they are stuck anymore. In fact, they found their own inner peace, their inner glow. They're working on their money, they're working on their healing, they're working on their looks. They will be everything. Okay, so tell me about the hermit then. What's the hermit? Who's in hermit mode and why? Overall energy for Aries reading, spirit. Knight of Wands, Hanged Man, and the Tower. This is person A who's now reflecting on their own past behavior. They are now hanging upside down, thinking about how they probably showed up maybe as a player, somebody who was immature, and the realization that the person who they thought was just an option in their life was the one that was meant to be. Look at all these cups, they're all a certain color, and there's one red one popping out. Now this person is realizing that was my true partner. Like they're going through a tower, recognizing they pushed away the person who they want the most now. This person is having a spiritual awakening, while the other person, I think they feel I've done my best and now I'm working on myself, and because they're doing so much work on themselves, they're attracting a lot of very high energy things, opportunities, people to come towards them now. Yeah, somebody is showing up in a very good light here, because they're no longer waiting. They're no longer, allowing themselves to feel, oh, I was not good enough. Why didn't I get that offer? It's like, no, I'm giving to myself first, and I will only accept equal give and take and nothing else. So I think person B has found their self-confidence, and they are shining really, really, really bright. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Aries. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.